solid Sestri Levante at the southern end of Italy. Southern end next to France. I just can't handle this heat, so I'm gonna be shirtless the entirety of the day, and the remainder of the time we are anywhere near the heat. To Monterosso, and it was insanely crowded the second we got here. There's like a beautiful beach just right next to the train station. Turns out it's a paid beach, you have to pay money, but there is this sardine-packed public beach which is free to the public. Good luck finding a spot, but we are just walking through straight to the hiking trail to get away from the crowd. So if you don't mind the crowds, then pretty nice still, can't complain. We're gonna head to Vernazza, which is the next town over, and start this little hike. Costs money to do this, so keep in mind there are a lot of hidden fees. I think this is the ticket booth, but it is past 6 p.m. so I think it's just because we are pretty late to the party, so it's gonna be free today, I sure hope. It's kind of just like wrapping around these steep mountains, and there's random little houses. Looks like this is like a wine farm right here. All right, I think we are maybe more than halfway, I'm not sure, but that view behind is pretty amazing. It's just hundreds of steps uphill. So, if you're up for the challenge, highly recommend it. It's beautiful, but it's hot. It's really cool just being here in of itself. It's a photographer's dream. It's a really scenic hike while very hot. It's beautiful. You can stay over at any of these towns. It's a little bit expensive for the small amount of hotels and Airbnbs that are here, but that's always an option. And it's really cool to kind of go on a hike and go into these towns that don't really have any roads. The best way to get there is either by a train or by hiking a trail on the coast, you know? So it's just really unique as far as that. And one of my favorite things is I don't love being around a bunch of other tourists. I like feeling more like a local per se in the areas I'm traveling. And the more you kind of hike in to these towns, the less touristy it gets. As you can see, like, we've maybe passed 5 people on this trail, and we are almost at Vernazza. So what we're probably gonna do is grab some dinner once we get there, maybe jump in the water and rinse off, and chill at Vernazza for the evening until we take the train back to where our camper van is. But just as we get around the bend to Vernazza, I wanted to clarify one thing. And that is that you absolutely can do Cinque Terre in one day. For all of you that aren't sure how much time you need here, I personally wouldn't stay here more than 1 or 2 days. I think you can visit 3, even 4 of these towns easily in a day and get a nice meal and go swimming, do everything that you want to do, and save money by spending less nights here as well. So it's absolutely reasonable to be able to come to Cinque Terre for only 1 day. And welcome to Vernazza. It's not the best view because there's like 80 people right where the best picture spot is, but we are here. After about an hour and a half, 2.2 miles, 700 feet elevation gain, so not too much. We're just on the outskirts of Vernazza now, and we are nice and hot. Gonna go jump in the water for sure. Do you hear that? No idea what's going on. This little town is just full of these alleys and little apartments. That was so worth it. It's so hot, but that made it all the better, jumping in like that. We're gonna grab some nice pizza, some good Italian food out here in Brunezza. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.